Greetings, all you Minix Minds on Rhymes, and yes, I'm doing another SCP video after at least 3 or 4-ish years. It's been quite the long time since I've done anything related to SCPs, or the SCP Wiki. So, today's SCP is SCP-1048, the Builder Bear. So this one is a fairly popular SCP, but I just thought this would be a nice little refresher into the world of SCPs to talk about, a good one to talk about. If you have any SCPs that you would want me to break down and cover, leave them in the comments. I especially want to do SCPs that are more scary than cute or friendly, because I should really start to do some more horror stuff, shouldn't I? Anyway, so to break it down, SCP-1048 is a small teddy bear that is completely sapient and communicates through small gestures and is also capable of showing that it has some affection to some people. However, this is a Keter class SCP. It's not contained anymore. It's somewhere in Site-24. And don't really know what it's completely capable of. Direct communication with it has not been successful, mostly because it can't talk, but it can do yes or no. These questions, especially the ones concerning its nature or where it was from, it either doesn't answer because it simply doesn't know, or is like, you're not getting those answers out of me. So this SCP constructs crude replicas of itself. So let's go over those. So SCP-1048-A was discovered wandering Site-24, accompanied by the primary SCP, SCP-1048. Now, this replica is made completely of human ears, and when it was found and cornered by a bunch of security team and everything, it let out a very high-pitched shriek, and everybody started to grow ear-like growths all over them, and it killed them. Yeah, that is really crazy. Suffocation by ear growth. That is a weird sentence, but that's the SCP Wiki. So it is unclear if this SCP collected a bunch of ears from a lot of people, because at least one researcher had one ear missing, or was it able to take that one ear and duplicate it? No idea. They don't know. So the second instance of SCP-1048 doing its thing is SCP-1048-B. So this thing was wandering around and it looked really jerky and awkward. So it did not interact at all until, in a burst, it revealed seemed to be what, like the hand and arm of a human infant poking out and gasping for air. A female researcher, who has been, of course, redacted, screamed, and then this instance screamed a high-pitched cry similar to a human infant. There's some more commotion, and 3 hours later, a doctor was found unconscious and bleeding in her office. They killed the, at least I think they killed the SCP instance and the researcher. An abortion was performed on the sleeping doctor. The 8-month-old fetus was never found. So what it looks like is SCP-1048 used someone's unborn child to make this thing. Yeah, that's really, really weird. And now we have the final SCP-1080 instance thus far. There could be more. We just don't know how many of these things that SCP-1048 has made. So it's a teddy bear, right? But it's made of metal scraps. So Dr. Carver, who has been mentioned in this SCP a few times now, was writing up a report on SCP-1048-B, and this SCP-1048-C was spotted in Dr. Carver's office. This thing ran and maimed a bunch of Foundation personnel and was just, basically ripping and tearing its way through absolutely everyone and everything, and it's gone. It's completely gone. It just showed up, killed a whole bunch of people, just ripped and teared through everything, and now is gone. Now, there's an addendum here that says SCP-2295 is quite similar, but is the opposite. So, and SCP-2 2295 is a bear that heals people and can like replace organs and actually like save lives and is very comforting and everything. They don't know if it's related to SCP-1048 at all, but who really knows? Extreme caution is to be taken if SCP-1048A or SCP-1048C are encountered again. Yeah, 1048B was neutralized. So yeah, that's SCP-1048. Creepy little fuck. And there's also some other things down here, and I'm sure there's more. Like there's probably some tales about this SCP. What I want to know is two things. Well, a few things actually. I want to know its origins. Like, where did this thing come from? And just why was it made, or was it even made? Is this a natural creature, or is this just something that someone made with magic or whatever? It's very mysterious. It's very odd. But anyway, I just decided to do another SCP video because I felt like it's been quite the long time since I've done one, and I like the SCP wiki and all of that stuff because I like fear of the unknown. I like weird, creepy shit like this. But yeah, if you have any SCPs that you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Give me creepy, spooky ones that aren't, exactly friendly. Those are the ones that I find to be somewhat more interesting. I mean, the friendly ones can be interesting, but, I like the horror aspect of it. But yeah, that is SCP-1048, the Builder Bear, summed up. That thing is still in Site-24, and no one has found it, and, well, that's definitely not good. And who knows, it might be building some kind of army, which would definitely not be good. My suggestion, move all of the SCPs out of Site-24, and then nuke the place. But that's just my personal opinion. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Trilby, we trust.